You know, I've lived in Lee County most all my life. I wasn't born here. I was born in, actually, I wasn't born in this country. I have dual citizenship with the country of Portugal. My father was in the service, and I had the, I don't know if it was the pleasure, but I was born at the Lagos Air Force Base in the Azore Islands, Portugal. My dad brought us home from over there, and he went to work at a place called Ortho when he first came back. In fact, he joined the Union there. It was a, they were organized by the machinists, and it was amalgamated, 10-10, as a matter of fact, what is now 10-10. He was involved in a strike there, where it was very contested, and some folks blew up some trucks, and it was quite an interesting time. He later went on to become, and I don't know for the life of me what made him jump ship from the Union, but he went on to become a supervisor at a place called First Miss Incorporated. I don't know how many people you know of that work there. There's a fertilizer plant very close to the site of the current fertilizer plant that's being built. The amazing thing between these two companies that he worked for is they're both no longer here in this area. They closed down. It seems to be something of a reoccurring nature. You can go on, you can talk about electrometals, steel castings, Thomas Truck, Consolidated Packaging, which I worked for 13 years. Places have all gone under. Made some of them financially. For the most part, here lately, it's been a reoccurring theme that foreign entities buy the companies, they milk them for their technology, and then they kick them to the curb. We can't afford to have any more of these. We got to stand up. As Mr. Ken Sagar, the president of the IFL, and his secretary-treasurer, Charlie, are always saying, if we're not at the table, we're on the menu. And I don't want to be on the menu. I want to have a voice in it, and that voice is our vote. I've come into this job. Actually, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I'm nuts or what it is. 13 years at the paper mill. For 7 of that, I was the president of that amalgamated unit, which is machinist 1010. I've been the president of the Steelworkers Local 444 for 6 years. I was also the newsletter editor for Local 444 for a lot of years. And they said, hey, we want you to be the president of the Lee County Labor Council. And well, I guess I can. I hope I can. And the biggest fear that I have is the two guys that came before me as president, that if I'm going to be as good as they are, Mr. Buddy Howard and Gary Mortimer, are two fellows that, God, just trying to, I'm standing in their shadow right now. They both, they're the best. And I look forward to working with them and with all of you on the campus and to put our voice out there so that Governor Braindead, Branstad hears us. He probably won't pay any attention to us because he has this hearing deficiency when it comes to the working class here in Iowa. The men and women of Iowa have seemed to have lost their voice when it comes to people like Governor Branstad, Chuck Grassley. They're not listening. Joni Ernst, they're not listening because They do not give a tinker's damn, excuse my French, for the men and women of Iowa. They're looking out for the special interest groups, the corporate raiders, the corporate owners, the Koch brothers, those people who would just as soon cut our throats and throw us to the curb for $1. We gotta get up, we gotta fight back. That's all there is to it. We have to stand up, fight back, let them know that we are not going to take it, and that we are the men and women. We are the people of the United States of America. The ones that Abraham Lincoln talked about is a government for the people, by the people, not for the corporation and by the corporation, by golly. We got to show them that. Thank you.